I would hope that this is Aaron, please. Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling. Because like these two are in doubles grands anyway, so they wouldn't even be on the screen for. All right, it's lit. It is so lit. Let's go, Aaron. Yes. Okay. Yeah. 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 Wait. So who was that? But real quick before I, who else was here? I guess I'll just look because I don't think I saw Carter. I was looking for Carter, but I don't think I saw him. Okay. 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 I'm watching now. Okay. No, I would have delayed the side B like very very slightly because then like you can't convert even further after that. SDI a little bit. Yeah, don't be afraid to do that. Especially even if, I don't know, it's hard because especially like you don't have to like especially like if you think you're better than someone else or you know the matchup better than someone else. Like if Aaron is obviously favored to win here like on paper and regardless of if that's true, which I think it is or not, like you don't like Aaron probably doesn't have to camp Squirtle. Like Aaron could probably just win without it. But like you really can just circle camp Squirtle until they God damn. Should I do that more? um, I do that sometimes, but it's in like different like I feel like I would not have gone for it in the times I've seen Aaron do that today, but it's been working out really well. At least when like in some spots. At least those are the only smash attacks that I'm seeing consistently work. Is people are just spending a little too much time on ledge, so we're just gonna end them real quick. Down tilt? Yeah, yeah. Good. Well, I like it, but I think I would have ran off and side beat. I don't think Aaron does that enough. Okay, that's understandable. I don't think Aaron does that enough where you just run off and immediately ABK. Because, I think for, especially, well, not, well, first of all, Aaron knows a lot about Bayo, right? But for someone that doesn't know a lot about Bayo, it's kind of hard to understand why that's a better option than, like, a traditional ABK. But, like, and I don't even think I could explain it well either. It just is sometimes. Sometimes I just know it's like the runoff ABK is just a way, way, way better option here. And I don't really know why, but sometimes it probably has to do something with like how safe it is. Shield, shield, and Aaron is so good at ledge trapping, so I don't know why he's not just shielding and just trying to grab Zard there. Because obviously you're not going to kill with the grab, but like that's okay. Okay, it worked, but that's bad still. I don't like that up smash because you would have died if it failed. And you don't need to do it. Like consistency is like the most important thing, especially when you want to improve. It's like yeah, the up smash will work and it'll feel good when you up smash someone at 60 and they die on the ledge. And it's not like it's a bad option in that it'll never work. Like it'll work, but it's not consistent. Which is a problem that I had when I was playing a lot, where it was just like I would go for a lot of options and I would get punished for them a lot because they would feel good when they landed. And because they worked sometimes or versus people that didn't know what they were doing. Even good people on occasion, like it would work because it's a mix-up sometimes. But it's not consistent. And if you want to improve, like the consistency is, I think, the most important thing. Okay, so we're up 1-0. Thank God. Winning game 1 is a very, like, let's go. No, I'm shook of Smashville. I'm so shook of the stage for Bayo. Because, like, some people would take me here, and I wouldn't be sure why, and then they would tell me they took me to Smashville because they know, like, Bayo can't really act when she grounded Ubbies, like, under the platform or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, that is, like, a very, like, minuscule thing, considering I already know that, and, like, I'm gonna play around it anyway. It doesn't really just matter as much to me. Like, I'm already playing around that, so that thing is, like, yeah, I guess it's an option that's taken away, but like, I really am just don't like Smashville because it's so small. And, like, Bayo needs the space. Like, to completely disengage for some of these characters, especially, like, ones that are, like, a little faster, like, you don't really have anywhere to disengage sometimes. Like, you will just get frame trapped, and then that'll kind of be it. Like, there's nowhere to run, or if there is, you can just get chased there by moderately fast characters. And then you'll just be put in situations where it's like, yeah, it seems like you picked the wrong options, but in reality, it might have just been a checkmate because of the frame trap, I guess. And that I feel like that scenario happens a lot in Smashville, and that goes back to consistency. It's something that I feel like you don't have control over, because if you're getting like these pseudo checkmate scenarios sometimes, where it's like, yeah, I guess it looks like I picked the wrong options, but it's kind of just because my character was forced there based on getting hit once, and then it led to that, and then you are in a position where you can't do anything. That just happens more and more often on smaller stages, and characters can benefit from that, but I don't think Bayo does. And of course, this stage isn't all bad. Like, there's some things that Bayo benefits from on this stage, but I think the bad things definitely just are kind of not worth. Like, it's just, the risk reward is just not there. I like the up air. I like the upper there a lot, because I think I would have opted for something different. I don't really know what, but I wouldn't have done that. But we got away with it, so that's unfortunate. And I think this is just a good PT stage. I don't really know much about PT stages or like what's really good, but like when I played, like even like very early Ultimate, I was playing Psyche's PT Game 5. It was on Smashville. I got 3 stocks Game 5. I was like, well, fuck. This is like, and then I feel like that happens where it's like, oh, we're just out here getting 2 stocked and 3 stocked on Smashville because it's like versus PT, and I feel like I see that happen a lot. So I would just assume it's like a good stage for PT, at least versus my characters. Like if I'm Peach, or even Ness, or Bayo, all different characters, but I don't want to play versus PT on Smashville versus any of them, or as any of them. Yeah, it was the same. That was the same thing as Game 1, or Game 1 of Winners Finals, where Aaron just was like, it got a deficit, and then once you have the deficit, it's like, okay, we could still come back, but then either you instinctively do something that you know is wrong, or you get punished, and then it's like, it just feels out of grasp, but you know what to do anyway. It's like, it's not worth putting in the mental energy to like camp, or to like, when you know you're like, statistically you're not going to win the game anyway, probably. Like, you can try, like, you don't have to run off, but like, I can tell Aaron is just like ready for the next game. Because it's not like Aaron is lost. Like, Aaron doesn't get 3 stocked in these scenarios because he doesn't know what to do at all. It's kind of just like a loss of momentum, and it's just like, okay. And again, there are times where you should, like, especially if it's the last game of a set, like, you have to go 1000%. But especially if you got games to work with, a character like Bayo, sometimes it's just worth to, like, just go for the degen options for the comeback. Otherwise, just be like, next game it is. Like, I'm not afraid to lose a game here. Like, I'm not going to put 1000% into making a comeback versus Charizard on Smashville. Like, it's just not worth it. Fair, Nair. Okay, now Nair this. That was good too. Actually, the fair probably worked better. I think Aaron should Nair there more. When you get a fair 3 with no lag at low percent, a run, you run a little bit, and then it's typically a short hop, and then you short hop Nair. The combo potential after the Nair, once you get good at like spacing the height and like when you start the Nair, it's actually very good at like 20, at the percent where you'd be going for it. Typically low percent. It's not really at 0 typically, but the run short hop Nair is like very good combo extension after a fair 3 in particular. No, I wouldn't. Hold on. Aaron wouldn't play like this versus me, even if I was good with PT. I think, and I don't think, it doesn't even necessarily mean that he's nervous, or that, because I'm sure Aaron right now is still thinking he's going to win this game or this set, and he's probably still confident, at least a little bit, right? But like, Aaron, because Aaron has played me so much and he knows my habits, he knows when to not just run at me, because it's not good, and I'd be running at people too. So sometimes I see Aaron making some choices here where it's like, oh, he's just straight up trying to run and dash grab people, or just running at someone when you should play it a little safer. Where it's like, I don't think Aaron would play like that versus me, when like, and it's because obviously it goes into the fact that like we've played a lot and we know each other very, very well. But sometimes it still applies to other people. Like, even if you're very unsure, you kind of just gotta not really fuck with that and just like kind of be a little more patient. I don't know if patience is the right word, but like, you have to see if people will at least come to you. Because again, if it turns into like a camping war and you have a deficit, then you kind of got to change up the game plan. But sometimes someone will have a giant lead versus you, and then I realize like, oh wait, they're still just fucking running at me, even though they don't have to. And then I start winning then because of that. Yeah, unfortunate. So I think it's 2-1 Robbyj right now. I don't think Aaron will switch, but if he loses this set, I wouldn't be surprised if he switches. I don't think he needs to. I still think he could either win or figure it out and win with Bayo completely, like no matter what. But Aaron has so many characters, and because this is like a sub-region event, I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron is like, oh, this character typically works well. But also sometimes Aaron is like, I want to do it with only Bayo, and I respect that completely, because I get it. And I'm like that too sometimes, where it's like, yeah, like I know another character is probably like, oh, like my Peach would probably fuck this person, but like I kind of want to do it with Bayo because like I know I can, and I do fully 100% have the confidence that Aaron can win sets like this no matter what, and that's obvious, right? Like he's only down 2-1, but regardless, sometimes it's hard to tell, especially if you're not there, or especially if you haven't like talked to them like at that tournament. Like, what if, for example, what if Aaron just isn't confident in his play today, and I don't know that? Like, maybe I could like assume that based on what I'm seeing, but like you don't really know how someone's like thinking about their own gameplay unless you really ask them, or it's like so bad that it's that obvious. Um, nice. I'll be that. I think one thing I'm better at than Aaron, and like again, Aaron is better at a lot of things than I am with Bayo. But I think Aaron doesn't know as well when to triple jump up Bs and when to not triple jump up Bs based on positioning for the combo. For example, like I think my usage of specials and combos is better than Aaron. I think Aaron combos normals. For example, I think Aaron's usage of fair, uh, particularly fair 1 and 2. Maybe not fair 3, maybe, but I think Aaron's usage of fair 1 and 2 is much better than mine. Land with fair. Oh, I thought the Charizard was at 80 first, so, but no, that was fine. But I think my understanding of like positioning for a lot of fair 3. No, I would have fair 3 there. It's Squirtle, and you're at 80, so there's no rage, and the platform was there. Oh, yeah, ABK there couldn't have done it, but good attempt. That was a good triple jump. See, like that in that scenario, I would always to delay the side B because you can still true combo it even with delaying it. Um, and I don't see Aaron delay side Bs in a lot of places where like, for example, that one. If you delay it very, very slightly and not buffer it, you will still true combo, but you can actually guarantee connection as well a lot of the times just because you're delaying it a little bit. Because like they're still in hit stun, but you're only doing it a frame or two later, and it'll just connect because of that. And again, it's very hard. Like even if you're a Bayo player, sometimes like I'll do it, and like or Bayo will just like they'll fall out of the move or whatever. Like there's a lot that goes into it, but sometimes I question like why Aaron is using specials in certain ways when it's like I know he could either get kills or extend like much. Don't smash attack here again. Okay, thank you. That's fine. That was good. For some reason, don't. I'm so OD. I thought the stock count was the opposite. I thought Aaron had 1 stock and Robbyj had 2. I'm glad that wasn't the case, but now it's game 5. Aaron keeps going. Like the sets I was watching last week for Aaron, they were like all game 5, but Aaron won all of them. So which is please don't thank you. I'm sure Aaron banned Smashville this time. I don't know if DSR or what type of DSR they use, but I'm sure Aaron recognized at this point that like Smashville was not the play, and I think this will work as well because even though I hate Smashville and this is like Smashville 2, I think this stage is much better for Bayo than Smashville is. So I would imagine all the problems that Aaron was having on Smashville might either not be a problem or might not be as bad on this stage. And if we have the edge inherently, even if it's a little bit, we're probably more favored to win anyway. So I would like to believe that this would just work out. I'm obviously down to watch a set 2 no matter what, but like for the sake of me just wanting Aaron to win, it would be better to just win in set 1. Even though I wouldn't mind watching more. I understand the DIN for the platform to try to tech there. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but I think it would have true comboed regardless, so it was kind of a, like, eh. I think Aaron should... I hate when that happens. I really fucking do. That really would never happen in Smash 4. That's just an ultimate thing where, like, Dare will not work somehow in the way that, like, they'll get hit by the landing hitbox, but somehow they won't... No, don't do that, because now you might die. Like, just, I would roll to the ledge, shield, and then try to up tilt on reaction if it... Or just sit and shield based on what happens. Like, it's easy to react. And that's why I think Aaron's not playing that good right now, is because even though, like, I know Aaron is really good at ledge trapping, right? But he's just not ledge trapping Charizard in the way that is, like, even close to the best way to ledge trap Charizard. And if you're letting Charizard, like, grab you on the ledge at, like, consistently, it's bad. Nice, nice, nice. And see, that's when you would also delay. It might still kill because it's charged. No, no, it won't kill. That's when you delay the side B again. I think I need to talk to Aaron about that because like, um, it's a hard thing to not only like obviously if you tell someone like then they'll know obviously too, but it's hard to like recognize when to slightly delay your side B by like a couple frames. It's hard to tell sometimes. It looks like we're winning though. I'm getting my thing ready that like hopefully there's not a comeback made. All right, what you got, Aaron? What you got? Oh, you got the switch out. I would have gone for that exact same thing, and I probably would have missed as well. Um, Triple jump, yes, thank God. Nice. I'll be that. I think that's a kill. Good shit. Yeah, good shit. Okay, Aaron, like this is the birthday present you got me. It's Yumeko, and I don't have anything to say about it, but let's go. Good shit, Aaron. I love you.